Yo, so well, many turn to Steve Harvey for motivational and inspirational speakings and stuff and quotes and stuff. But Rickey Smiley, y'all check Rickey Smiley out on all social media. Also check him out on his morning show on the radio. But he's saying some real stuff right here. Y'all listen up.
Yeah, man. As your life grow, man, your circle gonna get smaller. And you know, one thing our people love to do. Let me tell you something. I always see people having success on Facebook, on the internet, or whatever, and I look at the comments, and it's always those little small, slight jealousy comments. Don't forget the little people. Instead of saying God bless you, just that don't forget where you came from, knowing damn well that don't nobody. I don't care how bougie I am and how successful I am. I know where the hell I'm from. I know what projects I came from. Morton Simpson Village, King better known as Kingston Project, Birmingham, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Zip code, everything. Like you ain't gonna forget where you came from. So what the fuck does what does that mean? What does that mean? You can't take everybody with you. Okay, I know you done grew up and you went to school, high school, elementary school. You know, I see a lot of NBA, NFL players and different people struggle with that because, man, you got to realize just sometimes what God has for you is for you. It ain't for everybody else, right? Right? You've been out here.
Yo, I was told that shit recently, yo. I was just told that same shit recently by somebody. Cause I'm always like giving out information, like I'm always being like resources, like this is me. Like I always feel like, yo, before I shine or get to the spotlight that I need to be, I always feel like somebody else will get there before me. So by me withholding shit that will make somebody excel is making me bad of a person. So just because I know in my feelings and shit, like yo, it's going like I feel like it's a certain curse over me and shit. Like honestly, so any type of information that I give, whether it's 9 times out of 10, it's some type of monetary gain from it, and it's lucrative. So I give out resources to people because I know, like, yo, doors get closed in my face a lot in my whole fucking life. That's why I'm alone. You get what I'm saying? But I always share stuff to others that might have been a blessing to me. So, and only just for me. See, I don't believe in that religion and spiritual shit. You get what I'm saying? But somebody was just telling me this shit last week. You get what I'm saying? And they was on some shit like, well, I ain't heard from them in a few days and shit like that, or in a good little while, some little hiatus going and shit. But the last I spoke with them, they was on some shit like, yo, they said some other stuff, but then they hit someone. They was like, yo, sometimes some of the stuff that you get might just be for you. It's a blessing for you. It ain't for to give to somebody else, and it don't have to be some tangible or material. It can be information, or you get what I'm saying. So everything always got to be like a blessing for us, like material things, because it can be some type of information or resources and shit. But yeah, I'm learning to like, yo, to keep stuff to myself. Let me goddamn excel and come up off it versus me shining the light to somebody else to come up and shit. And I ain't really bringing nobody down by keeping the information to myself, but I've learned a lot. Like, ain't nobody open no doors for me. I either had to kick the door down or jump through the window to get in. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that shit. Like certain stuff that you obtain in life, whether it's information or whatever the case may be, man, that shit is for you. I'm speaking on me. I ain't speaking on nobody else. I'm speaking on a new approach I'm ready to start taking.
You're, you're working folks showing up to give you some Gatorade, right? You want to use somebody's car, but how, hey, Tanya, can I use your car? But did you come the day before and ask Tanya, can I take your car to get it washed? Right? You always have people in the family. Did anybody send some Krispy Kreme donuts and coffee to your job? Or some Subway sandwiches?
Ooh, wee. Yo, I was saying this shit, yo. Like y'all be seeing my videos when I say that shit, man. It's like, yo, my younger brother's birthday was yesterday. He turned 40 years old, yo. I didn't even call him or do nothing, honestly, because and like I always say, all those years I was homeless and without. I always had the energy and audacity to get to a phone, remember somebody's birthday, and call them to be like, hey, I remember today's your birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Or hey, I'm just checking up on y'all, seeing how nieces and nephews doing, seeing how family doing. Y'all okay? You get what I'm saying? I always done that shit. Soon I get off the phone, I didn't even know where the fuck I was going to sleep or what I was going to eat. And 9 times out of 10, it was like a abandoned house or something. You get what I'm saying? Where I was going to sleep. So that's what I mean. Like all these years I walked around this motherfucker like with my parents dead and gone. Ain't nobody reached out and they knew how much my parents meant to me and my brother and shit. They are no longer here. I'm just out here fending for myself. You get what I'm saying? And I'm a grown man, so there shouldn't be no issue with me fending for myself because I'm doing what I'm supposed to as a man. But still, I kind of got content with it. But is it a good thing or what? You get what I'm saying? But I can go the rest of my days of living without a companion, a significant other, or family reaching out. I done got so used to it. I'd have been at my lowest and I done damn climbed out of there. You get what I'm saying? On my own. So it's like that's what I mean. Like when people be dying in my family and stuff, ain't no need for to be calling me, telling me shit. Cause I ain't going. I don't care how close to can you are. And I just found out through Facebook uh, um a buddy that I used to get around with in the streets and stuff. He just passed and stuff. And see, a few weeks ago, I had got wind of he was in ICU, and he was the type like I think what he was 45 or some shit, and he was just throughout the years he won't taking care of his health, so you accumulate diabetes and sugar and shit like that. So you probably already be having that shit, but just don't you so used to ripping and running the streets, getting high, just living a life. You don't care about your health, long as you waking up and you ain't sick and you able to get that buzz and that drink on or whatever the case may be. You don't be caring about your internal. Yeah, but he just passed and shit. You get what I'm saying? And he was going through dialysis and shit too. So he wasn't even going through that. He had supposed to have been going, but he wasn't going through that. But I say all of that to say this. Exactly what he said just then. Like I'm always was the one and still is the one that's reaching out to people and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, come to think about this shit. I'm talking about, yo, what you doing today, man? Hey, how's your health? I don't get that shit. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I feel exactly what Rickey Smiley saying, yo. You do all the everything within you to make sure to let somebody know like they are being thought about for us like their mentality or health, like you caring about what they got going on, but ain't nobody coming to you to see what you got going on and see like what do you need and shit like that, man.
Giving you something while everybody riding off you, telling you, man, people are entitled and messed up. And as you grow and as you get bigger, as you grow into finance or whatever, your circle is going to get small because jealousy is real. Everybody ain't happy for you because anything you do, uh, from from what I've experienced and from what I've seen with other people's success, there's a pocket of people that always almost try to make you feel guilty for your success when they was no part of your success. They have nothing to do with you being saying. Nobody helped you with your work, knowing your dumb ass can't do math like me. Shout out to Dom Deuce because she helped me with my math. My dumb ass can't do no math, boy. When I tell you, man, I was in there, they had to put me in a class with the motherfucker with some helmets on. Mike Epps do that joke talking about teacher talking about put y'all helmets on and take a nap. Mike Epps said, bitch, we 19. That took me out. I understand that because I had to take me as a special ed math because math don't make sense to me. However, you know, everybody not gonna be happy for you, man, and don't feel guilty and set boundaries. If you have to set boundaries, man, black folks real good at making you feel guilty for setting boundaries. And if anybody interrupt you while you're setting a boundary, they don't have good intentions. If they don't allow you to set the boundary or they overtalk you while you're trying to set the boundary, they don't have good intentions because they don't like what you have to say. They don't laugh back and say, hey, can't call my phone after 10 o'clock. I have to get ready. I have to be up at a certain time. Or you have to call me before you show up to my house or whatever because I might be doing something or I might be having mental or emotional issues. I might not want to be bothered. They hate when you set boundaries. That's just how you are. You just kind of we know how
Set
you are.
boundaries.
When you
Set
acting
boundaries.
funny or whatever,
Okay.
you always acting funny when you don't let folks do what they want to do. And I just want people out there. There's a lot of good people out there, but don't be no fool. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Set boundaries. If you set boundaries and make a small space and a small circle, your life is gonna be 100% better. It ain't for everybody, and it ain't for everybody to like you, and it's okay. Cause guess what? The thing somebody told me this a long time ago about Birmingham. Yes, people in Birmingham don't like me, but them ain't the niggas that come and sell out the Stardome on a damn Monday to see some karaoke. And I did the Stardome and performed Monday through Monday and sold out 3 shows Friday, 3 shows Saturday, 2 shows Sunday, and then did Monday and started on a Monday. And I did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday again, or whatever. Sold out all shows. You might be asking. So, and when people talk about they don't like you, look at the caliber of people that don't like you. Look at them. Look at what they got going on. As long as the people that matter like you, then that's important. The people I do business with, some of my high school friends, some of my college friends, some of my frat brothers, all Qs don't like me. That's fine. Cause just cause we know the same stuff or whatever, and we got the same affiliation. Cause most of us are Christians, right? That don't mean we have to like each other or agree. It's just some Qs that just wear the same Greek letters I wear. And they don't like me for setting a boundary, right? Hey, let me get a picture. How are you, sir? Nice to meet you. Rickey, Smiley, Spring, Sour, chapter 2000, drink it all. Talking about a picture. What's your name and what's your chapter? How you doing? Nice to meet you. I said it and I meant it. I stand strong on that. And I'm not bending. Oh, 94. That what bro told me at the club. Hit his chest hard. Said he 94. So, all right. The other brother that was with him, he didn't like it. Kind of said, just kind of give your ass a nasty look. Then you run into them again. They don't talk to you. But they don't like your ass because you're setting the boundary. You have to train people how to treat you. Now, you might not like it, but they respect it, so they're probably not going to say nothing to me at all. So they don't like me. That's fine. But they don't pay not one bill. My kids ain't donated shit for what I got going on. And if they did come to a comedy show, I gave them a show. So I don't know about the shit. I came to your show. I performed, nigga. We even. Everything else is extra. Think about some of that stuff before you let people manipulate you. A lot of people are master and mistresses of manipulation. Make you feel guilty for setting a boundary and make you feel guilty. And then make sure you Smell up on your arm and check your breath every morning to make sure you intact and make sure you're right before you go off on somebody. You understand? I said, okay, was it me? Okay, what did I do wrong? Okay, I was walking down the street. Okay, and this happened. And here's how I handled it. Think this through. I was walking down the street. And I don't just walk around knowing I'm right. But I know what I feel. And I know most of the people say, hey, dog, I'm Rickey Smiley. Give me my name. I tell them, dog, my bad. Dog, cute dog. My bad. I apologize, bro. What's up, dog? Such chapter. Nice to meet you, bro. I apologize, dog. I'm cool, dog. Rickey Smiley. What's up? Chop it up. Woo, woo, woo. But if you get offended when somebody correct you, that says a lot. What did that say about you? And what did it say about you if you don't correct people that invade your space? I ain't going around telling people how the fuck to be. But when what you do affect me, it's a conversation. Because you're going to have to be on some kind of level of respect when you approach me. I'm training you. If we're going to get down and be friends or be whatever, here's how it goes. The ladies in the airport, can I get a picture? How are you? Nice to meet you. Because you're asking for something, right? Right? You're asking for something from me. Hey, I'm not getting paid. I'm just walking down the hall at the airport. I don't care what nobody on the internet say. Well, people just excited. People know you're busy. Okay, if you think somebody busy, leave them alone. Trying to use them lame excuses to justify entitlement and bullshit without having some manners. How are you today? It's simple. It don't take but a second. How are you today? When I go to Walmart,